Hello, everybody, and welcome to Rooster Coop here. I am Rooster, your host, and this episode, I'm just going to just talk to you about who the hell I am and really how this show kind of came to blows. Um, so I was born in July 14th, 2001 is my birthday, to two loving parents. My mother unfortunately passed away in 2020. And my father, we're still close, so that's always a good thing. I have three siblings, three older siblings, and love them to death. I actually just saw them for Thanksgiving, so it was a nice time seeing the older siblings together. An uncle of two amazing nephews. Those are my guys, and I just graduated college in May, so pretty eventful few months really. I'm recording this right now on December 3rd. No idea how I'm going to even put this up, but it is that I graduated from Montclair State University. I played football at Montclair State University, and on top of that too, I coach there now. So yeah, vibes. It's been exciting time for me, but that's just kind of my background, kind of my the general information. Um, here's the story of who I am. It all started really. If you want to backtrack, we could backtrack it to about we'll call it seventh grade. My brother and I were 3 years apart in age, but in grades, he's 2 years older than me, and a lot of people I knew and a lot of people that he knew, they have siblings. That's kind of the way the world fucking works. They have siblings. People have kids. That's the thing. So, um, and people had kids people had the people that he knew had siblings around my age, like a year older than me, like between my year older than me and a year younger. It's like it's this basically the same shit all over. Anyway, so basically my thought process going into middle school was, okay, you know I like to be me. That's like that. I'm eccentric. I like to be me, but I don't want my behaviors in middle school give my brother a negative act or give him any sort of hostility because of what I've done. So I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut and just do my own thing. So seventh grade, I didn't talk to anybody. Eighth grade, when I was when we were the old heads in middle school, yeah, I was a little more confident. But I was very bashful towards a lot of towards the local youth football teams. I was playing for a different youth football team. Very bashful towards them, and it wasn't a really strong communication between the me and those football guys at the time wasn't really trans transferred well. So yeah, I wonder why that was. It wasn't because I wasn't talking shit or anything. That's just the way it is. Nah, it was 100% my fault, and I think that's the reason why we weren't able to connect so much sooner until probably junior years anyway. But that's just that's the way life is. Um, in eighth grade too, I was the captain. I can't say captain. I was one of the leaders of the middle school track team, and everybody looked up to me. I was kind of like that big bro that a lot of people wanted. It's kind of where I started my big bro arc. Me being the youngest, I never had the privilege to have younger siblings, so I don't know what the hell being a big bro is like. But I knew how to look out for people. So that was kind of my thing. I would always like to encourage the everybody else, the younger students, um, the seventh graders really always encourage them. The eighth graders, my fellow peers, they couldn't stand me a little bit, but they knew I liked to work and they appreciated the hard work I put in. So it was uh it was one of those things where we had a mutual understanding with one another, which I'm proud of. And funny about that year, eighth grade, I tried for basketball, our middle school basketball team. I was going through a growth spurt. My dad just, he had these Kobe's, right? these Kobe Nike IDs, these Kobe 8s Nike ID. They were pretty sweet. They were red and black, and that's a school color. Those are middle school colors. Actually, it's our school's colors anyway. They were red and black. They're red and black. Um, they were looking pretty sweet. And we're learning basketball in gym class a little before the trial started. And man, those shoes, I don't know what it was. You know how people always say, like how people always try to say, the shoes don't make any. Bro, those shoes gave me so much confidence and swagger, yo. I was feeling, I was throwing up shots left and right, and I was hitting shots. I was like, yo, I feel like a new man right now. And I'm gonna give you some context. I was in middle school well, eighth grade was 2014 and 2015. So this was right before Kobe retired anyway. Like this is the year before his final season. So I was feeling myself a little bit. I was like, I think I feel like Kobe Bryant. I could just fuck around, just throw up shots, and I'll make it. Well, I tried to do the same thing during the tryout, and it didn't work out so well. I got cut. Yeah, I got cut from middle school basketball, and that was kind of one of the last times. Granted, I never played basketball. Period. Like I never really played it. Besides pickup games with my friends, never really played basketball competitively. And besides shooting the ball around outside and airballing every damn thing, really wasn't a true basketball guy. I wasn't. No, I just wasn't that competitive with basketball like I was with football. But the shoes gave me some confidence, so that's really the reason why I did that. But what's significant about that year, that would be before COVID hit, uh, December 2014 was the last time I had a month or season off, and it's kind of crazy to think about that. Like from December of 2014, well, December through we'll call it. Let me start February. So December to February 2015, December of 2014 to February 2015, I was not doing anything athletically at all. Like it was just all right, just chilling. I was doing focus on schoolwork, so that was a good thing, and still growing a little bit, so that was fun. Um, but from basically March 2015 to March 2020, I was doing sports, some sort of sport and training or some aspect of it pretty much that entire time. Um, no, it was football, track, football, track, football, track. That was the whole pattern, and it was pretty cool. It was a pretty great experience. It elevated me because one, what the hell is this? What the hell am I gonna do? Like I was too busy. Sorry, can't go. I got practice. Sorry, I got to train for this. But something about that. I had these ambitions and these goals about. No, I wanted to play college football. I knew I wanted to play college football since I was about 11 years old. Yeah, 11 years old because I was playing and it was my dream to win the Heisman Trophy. Never won the Heisman Trophy, clearly, but it'll be cool to be able to coach a Heisman winner. That's gonna be my next pivot and my next focus to coach a Heisman winner. Um, if able to, that's kind of the that's probably kind of a nice goal for me to be able to coach a Heisman winner. But I digress a little bit. So I had those aspirations to play college football, and I knew everything to get to college, how to even get an opportunity to play college football. I had to work hard. I wasn't the fastest guy. I wasn't the strongest guy. I just had a growth spurt, so I mean, maybe it will help out a little bit. I was went from 5'5" to 5'10", so maybe that helps out a little bit. And I wanted to play quarterback in eighth grade, but I got discouraged because my coach said to me, he said, "You're not big enough. You know, you're not fast enough. You're not strong enough. I don't think you'll be ready to play quarterback." And it's kind of my biggest regret. I wish I just looked at him and said, "You're wrong." It sucks for me. It sucks because I wish that I was able to. I wish I was able to just prove him wrong. It was- I would think I would say I would have been a pretty good quarterback. No, from what I know now, if I was able to, then the fact that I like to learn and I like to challenge myself every single day anyway, especially playing football, I would have pushed myself. I would have learned some new things and yeah, I think I would have helped my high school team out in a big way a little bit. But you know, it's life. Life happens. You know, you move on and you just you can't be a sourpuss. You gotta just move on, just keep rolling. That's all you really can do. Um, but yeah, we get to it's freshman year of high school. I knew that was my goal. So I'm focused. I didn't know where the hell anyone else was. I saw a lot of people and I was like, oh, cool, football, cool, right here. So I'm just with football. Look, I didn't realize it was the varsity guys. I thought it was just the team. I was like, all right, cool. And I was looking for some people I was looking for people I knew, and I'm like, huh, where the hell's everybody at? All those people that were talking shit to me in eighth grade, where the hell are they at? So I asked them, and this is probably the dumbest thing I could have done. The dumbest thing I probably could have done. I asked one of our coaches, I said, I forget what coach I asked. I said, hey coach, where the rest of the freshmen at? And he pointed to the locker room. I was like, ah, okay, cool. Like I was like, all right, thank you, coach. Like all smiles and shit. Looking back on it, I should have smacked the shit out of myself right there. I was so pissed off. Like more and more I think about it, it pissed me off. Why the you were practicing the varsity team? Why the fuck are you gonna say where the fuck? Stop being a goddamn fool, you goober. Man, I would have. Oh, I should have smacked myself, man. But yeah, like we're just, you know. Anyway, I digress a little bit. I digress. But you know, it's just the way that's the way it is. And I look at that as a not really a challenge, but it was that year, that freshman year of high school football, man, it was bad. We went 0 and 10 on the freshman team. I barely played. Um, it kind of motivated. I was discouraged again, but it kind of motivated me. Like, okay, we went 0 and 10. I didn't play much, but you know, I'm gonna come back next year. And everybody here who's doubting me now, I'm gonna make it my personal mission to destroy them. And I think from that team, I think maybe seven or eight of us went on to play the next season anyway. So it was kind of underwhelming to see the numbers drop. And I kind of went, no, nine of us did. And it did end up being come seven because we had two that quit into sophomore year a little bit. Um, but that's beside the point. So then we get to spring, we get to the track season, and I look at the track season as probably my turning point. You know, my brother, he's on the track team. He's an established relay guy. Also on top of that too, he he just won a state title. Not like literally a few like literally last year. So I came into a team that was expected to win a state championship damn near every year, and kind of little bit of pressure, a little overwhelming at first when you're a 14-year-old freshman. You look at that like, okay, this is something. And on top of that too, we moved up into the group fours, the big schools. I don't know what. I don't know the equivalent would that be, but it's the bigger schools. So you see a lot of the fast schools, a lot of the teams that are bigger. Um, if you want to, the East Oranges of the world, the Egg Harbor Townships of the world in track and field, especially in the 2010s. The Rancocas Valleys, the Washington Townships, those schools right there, like those are the schools you have to go against. Oh, the Franklins. Um, there were just a lot of schools that were just enormous. The Cliftons, um, schools like that, Bloomfield. Think of big high schools in New Jersey, and that's pretty much what we had to go against. And we held our own a lot. A lot of time we held our own, and it was something. It was quite the experience. I wish we were. Long story short, not even to even bore you. I never won. I never won a state championship. I never won a sectional championship. Never won anything in that sorts at all in track and field in high school. The year after I graduate, of course, they go win state relays, and then it's like what the fuck. But that's beside the point. Um, but yeah, I never won any sort of title in high school. And as of today, as of December 2024, I have yet to win an actual championship, a team championship that's not a flag football league that I was a part of. But I have not won an organized championship outside of flag football leagues. So it's kind of my mission. Oh, and on top of that too, well, I've been part of a lot of losing seasons in a lot of sports. Um, I try my best every day to try to push myself and do what's best for the team, help the team win. That was kind of my whole mantra. Do what's best for the team. TEAM team. And that kind of dawned on me, especially in high school, having that mentality. You gotta do what's best for the team because you can't be selfish when you're doing team sports. Playing football, running track. You can't be selfish. You know, I wanted to be that guy in track and field. I want to be that guy in football too. And it kind of didn't turn out well for me at first. It really didn't turn out well for me at all. And I kind of learned the importance of, hey, you gotta be for the team. My sophomore year, really, I I was playing receiver, wanted to be a receiver, cool, like locked in playing receiver. And my new head coach kind of just said, "You're gonna be moving to tight end." I was a little apprehensive at first, but I said, "Okay, if it's what's best for the team, I'll move to tight end." And turns out it was best for the team because I was the backup tight end my sophomore year behind a senior. And then the very next year, I started all 10 games at tight end. And I probably should have, I probably should stay at tight end, low key. Actually, high key, probably should stay at tight end because I was a bigger body, and I was physical. I loved the physicality. So when I moved back to receiver my senior year of high school, I had the yips or something. I don't know what the hell was going on. I had the yips or drops. Like I was just dropping passes left and right. In practice, making great catches. In games, I mean, shit, I stunk up the place. And, you know, that could have been it. That could have been my end of my football career. I could have just stopped right there, but thank God I didn't. Thank God I didn't. So what kind of gave me an edge on how I got up to college was, I did a lot of things my senior year. My grades weren't that good. Then again, I was taking harder classes. Like junior year, I was taking AP U.S. History 2. Got to be on that. Um, honors geometry, no, honors algebra 2, honors English 3, honors bio. And I got a C in all but honors algebra two, and I failed honors algebra two, so I had to retake algebra two, regular algebra two, my senior year, and it kind of was like, okay, how do I come back from this? And my thought process was, okay, now challenge myself anyway, did what I had to do, cool, let's lock in. And you know, going my game plan going into my senior year was, let's just hang out and have fun. Let's just do whatever I can so I can go to college. Hang out, have fun, enjoy the moments, enjoy the time with people, and just leave it all out there. It's kind of counterintuitive. Hang out, have fun, and leave it all out there. Kind of counterintuitive, but you get the point. Um, I was focused. I had a goal, so I joined every single club, and I kind of wanted to get into broadcasting because one, I don't know what the hell I wanted to do. So I got into broadcasting. And I looked at the first opportunity to do that was our school news, KDTV, Kingsway Dragon Television, and I got involved with that. I was an anchor on there, and I was taking a class, and it kind of was fun because I was learning what I wanted to do. I was learning how to use Final Cut Pro. It's been 5 years, so I couldn't tell you actually 6 years. I couldn't tell you what the fuck Final Cut Pro is like now. So I gotta relearn that whole process. Um, and on top of that too, I um I kind of just looked at it, and really it was my mom's idea. She kind of said to me, none of you have ever really ran for anything. None of you really did anything in high school. It's your last chance to really do something. Go run for class president. Okay, all right. Yes, mom. I'll run for class president. And I mean, shit. I won class president my senior year. You know, it was cool. It was a cool experience. So, on top of all the clubs I'm doing, I got that on my resume to add for college too. Shit. So it was pretty nice. But the real reason why I ran for class president was because I wanted to leave an impact. I wanted to help as many people as I possibly could. That was kind of my biggest inspiration. I wanted to be an impactful person for uh everybody. I wanted to be that voice, be that leader um for everybody. You know, I was at this point, I was a shy, timid guy going into my junior year, but senior year, I was so outspoken. I was incredibly. I just wanted to be that guy. I wanted to be that voice for everybody, and I kind of just said, "All right, what can we do? Let's do this." And I felt honored by that, and that was really my motivation into why I wanted to become class president. My mom gave me the idea for it, but I wanted to help as many people as I possibly could, and promote a lot of the great works that my fellow classmates, my fellow peers were doing. Um, and me being a sports guy, I always shout out the sports teams. So, Remind 101, I will send out reminds every day about, congratulations to so and so. So, like, I'll just send out congratulations messages to everybody. And in a way, it felt like I was the president of the school, not just of the senior class, the president of the school, because what I was able to do with my platform, I was able to highlight everybody, from the class of 2019 all the way down to class of 2022. I was highlighting everybody. Plus, I was taking an AP history class my senior year, and there's a lot of fucking freshmen in that class. I think it was me and two other people that weren't freshmen and they were sophomores, but they're the only reason why I took it is because I had to help the transcript a little bit. But I looked at that and just said, all right, let's just we're gonna do some business. We're gonna might as well leave an impact in this world. It's my last hoorah. I don't know how I'm gonna go to college. I'm just gonna just say let's just leave it all out there and just leave as big as an impact I possibly could. And Then I gave my graduation speech, and it was a pretty impactful speech, pretty powerful speech. People tell me that to this day. A lot of people's perceptions about me changed that day, and I was very grateful for that. And as the years went on, um, I still try to keep in contact with a lot of people. Seeing the great works from everybody from my graduating class, seeing some people get engaged, some people are parents now. Really just proud of people in great careers now. I'm just really proud to see what work my classmates have done, and really just amazed by it all. They work hard. They're great people, and not only that my classmates, but the classes before and the classes after 2019. I mean, they've achieved a lot of great things, and the class of 2020, they had it rough, but they persevered, and a lot of them that I know are all graduated from college, graduated from undergrad at least, and it's important to see what the work they're doing, and I'm proud of them. So you know this is uh this is really just episode one of Rooster Coop. I think that I should highlight this. That's really just the early years, the high school years, essentially. And I think from here on out, I'm gonna just go step by step. The next episode, I'll see when I as soon as when I upload this, I'll see how long it's gonna take me. But the next episode, I'm gonna talk about college, and it's a 5 year journey of college, which I'll give you a little preview of that now. But hey, I'll see you guys next time, and hey, keep being great and just have fun. Take care, guys.